Tonight, Congressman Kevin Brady. Joining us tonight, Congressman Kevin Brady. He is the chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee, and I always say the powerful Ways and Means Committee because that it is. Mr. Chairman, good to have you with us. I'd like to start with what is happening right now in trade. This president is moving, it's just extraordinary what he has done, moving Canada and Mexico into line, he and the European Union. The man is accomplishing more on trade than most of us thought possible.
Yeah, Lou, no doubt. This is really big news on all those fronts that you mentioned. I think having a modern 21st century agreement between the U.S., Canada, and Mexico can really be a big win for American workers because it's a level playing field for our local businesses and our farmers as well. So and I've been looking closely at it. We just got a late Sunday night, so everyone's just digging into it, as you'd imagine. But, boy, there looks like some really solid economic wins. The president made it clear from day one he wanted a modern agreement that drove jobs to the United States, raised paychecks here in America, and beyond just buying America, we wanted to sell America as well to Canada and Mexico. And so the focus, as you know, has been on more jobs here in the United States, and every one of these provisions seems to point that direction. Well,
it looks like you're winning and winning some more. Let's turn to winning and the politics of winning. Right now, is it your sense that Judge Kavanaugh will be confirmed or not?
I believe he will. I'm not in the Senate. I know it comes down to a couple of votes there, but boy, what a qualified jurist, and he belongs on that Supreme Court, and frankly will be a fair constitutionalist. I'm just sick by what he and his family have had to endure in this process, but I think at the end of the day, he'll be on the bench where, frankly, he deserves to be.
Where he deserves to be, and where does the Republican conference deserve to be come November 7th, the day after the election? Will there be as many Republicans as there are now?
It would be difficult to be at almost this record level we've been at, so we expect to lose some seats. But I'll tell you this, I predict the Republicans will hold the House. We have amazing candidates who reflect the values of their district. They're fighting it hard. And frankly, look, these are the people who've delivered, a dramatically new economy for families and businesses, that have rebuilt the military for the first time in 15 years, that really getting red tape off the backs of our local job creators, and with the Senate putting in place really that fair, objective judges I think all Americans wanted. And so, boy, we've got a record to run on. The Democrats.
It's a terrific
nothing
record.
Other than
Are you
they
running?
Just don't like this president.
Is your conference running in full support of the president of the United States?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Then I think your
I can only speak for the House.
Your projection is probably going to be very accurate. What concerns me is when I hear a number of people try to separate and to walk a fence, if you know what I mean, instead of support the president.
Well, I think members represent their districts, and sometimes you'll have disagreements with this president. You do all of them, but I'd say in the House, what we've seen are members who've gone all in on tax reform, all in on rebuilding the military, border security, all these key economic issues. And so at the end of the day, I expect that we're going to surprise some pundits.
Well, these pundits have got quite a record under President Trump, so surprise away, Congressman. It's always great to see you. Thanks for being with us. Congressman Kevin Brady.
Thank you, Lou.